this morning?
Say it again.
A little sun dub this morning?
No.
Is that what that is?
No, because if I played them, I'd be shut down. Unless we posted up that we don't own the rights to this music.
Oh. Yes. Yes.
Good morning, Raylene.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. It's Monday. It's raining.
And JD is very fragile. And he's thought he was going to melt out there.
Listen, rain and a Monday combined is a combination that is going to involve me probably being a few minutes late. I'm only 3 minutes late to press play this morning. So, speaking of reggae, Raylene, please, I know we have a lot to talk about this morning and a lot to get to, but please do let go with the big news.
Well, you're going to be having a special phone conversation this week with Sundub.
Oh, my God.
So,
Oh.
I'm not really sure exactly what morning yet. I'm going to kind of spring it on you. But,
that's good.
Yeah. But, you know, we know you love them. They know you love them. And so,
This is love. This is more than love.
they're going to do a phone call with you because, as we know, they're performing at the Zen Barn
Thursday.
And so coming right up.
Yeah. And I'm going, damn it.
I know.
Chris Massey, who's already on this morning, he's already got his ticket. He beat me getting tickets.
He did.
Yes.
You ended up turning him into a reggae guy.
Well, here we have this, shrewd business analyst.
Mm-hmm. Shrewd?
I would say,
okay.
I would say highly educated, shrewd business analyst.
Oh, okay.
We're talking about someone who's got a few more brain cells than me. 3 or 4 more. Not that much. I'm saying
a lot more. Yeah.
No, I'm saying a little bit.
A lot more. Okay. Yeah.
And now he's turned into this reggae junkie.
Yeah.
Because he went to a show. He went to see Sundub with me.
You.
Sat next to me.
Yeah.
He should have.
You guys had a great time.
He should have had to pay an extra ticket to be able to sit next to me. I mean, don't you think?
I don't know about that.
We've got a few more people.
Or you should have had to pay to sit next to Chris. One or the other. I'm not real sure which.
We have a few more people hopping on this morning, but we have a lot to talk about, a lot to get to.
Yes, we do.
Jasmine White is going to be joining us at some point this morning, lead singer from Heartless. Mm-hmm. Tribute to the music of Ann Wilson of Heart. They've got a big ticket giveaway, and this is something that she was on Friday morning. We promoted it over the weekend, and we were asking you to comment with the code word heartbeat over the weekend, and everyone that did would be in the running to win tickets for their big show at the Higher Ground, which is their final show of the year. And even though jazz is right from the Granite City, and these guys play all over the place, they actually don't play a whole ton in their home state. So they tour all over the place. So this is a big deal.
Yes, it is.
And it's at the Higher Ground. So it's gonna be big.
So let's talk let's talk a little bit this morning because it's Monday and we have to start off the right way, the good way. And let's talk about our sponsor of the week,
please, which is
Drew General Transport.
Yes.
We know that their next class starts on September 19th.
Yes.
And that's not too far away.
Yep.
And so if you have not signed up, you still have some time. There are a couple of seats left, only a couple of seats left though. So get in there. What they offer, complete training, start to finish. They pay for all course-related expenses. They have a wide array of equipment. They offer night driving. They can offer individual training. Will train you beyond minimum. to a safe and productive level. They assist you with your career advancement. They have experience and qualified friendly instructors, and they have years of experience. And up to date instructors as well. So give Tracy a call, 476-4679 or 279-3325. Area code 802-279-3325.
Tracy and
General
Bill.
Transport.
Yeah.
That's right. And so that is this week's sponsor highlight.
And we're going to be talking a whole hell of a lot about them this week.
Yes, and there's not a lot of time left to get signed up, but there is time left. So
and don't make
get
me
in there
upset.
and do it.
I don't want to start getting upset and start screaming at people for delaying on stuff like this. You know, the people that are thinking about becoming truck drivers and starting
Stop
a new
thinking,
career.
just do it.
I get kind of worked up about that when people drag their heels on something like this.
Because since you are the king of procrastination, dragging heels,
Really,
all
I'm
of
the
that.
king of many things.
Yeah, and that is like top on the list. So that's why you get worked up about that. Because, people are always bitching at you about that.
Sure. I mean, you're always bitching at me. It is so not to get weird or anything, but it's so nice. I enjoy so much beginning the day like this on Air Now, beginning the work week and connecting with people. We got so many people tuned in right now.
Yes, we do.
And just giving them some shits and giggles and just giving them a laugh, giving them some information. Obviously, we have a lot to talk about this morning.
It is scary, Alice.
Yes, it is.
Very scary.
Whatever Alice is saying is
she
scary.
Says your pumpkin shirt against the AO banner makes you look naked.
Okay.
And that's scary.
Naked?
It is very scary.
Naked?
Yeah, probably makes it look like you have no shirt on.
Oh. Little does Alice know that there's nothing from the waist down that I'm wearing this morning. I mean...
Oh, for God's sakes.
I'm saying...
He's lying. I wouldn't allow it.
Free balling,
Free
Alice.
Willy.
Come on over and have a look if you don't believe me. I mean...
Careful, she knows where I live.
She does? Oh,
yes,
shit.
she does.
Listen, we have a lot to talk about this morning. Obviously, we're going to talk about Hurricane Lee, but first, Vermont weather. Rain today, cloudy skies, a few showers, going to be stopping and starting off and on today. Highs around 70. Tonight, more rain. Let's see, down about 59 or so. And as far as this is my eye can see, look at this. Rain.
Yeah, well, right now they're saying possibly if Hurricane Lee turns in the right direction, we will have a decent weekend at least. It's going to be a real crappy week, but if it makes a hard right, as we hope it does, we'll have a decent weekend. But we are still under advisement and could feel some effects from that.
So aside from Hurricane Lee, which what I read this morning is that it's now a Category 2, but it is supposed to strengthen to a Category 4 and possibly impact parts of the New England coast, mainly the state of Maine. But it could, like you said, it could turn right and start heading east out further into the Atlantic.
That's what we're hoping.
So aside from this, just the rain alone that I'm seeing for Vermont for the entire week on my phone here
is frightening.
What's the do we have any? I haven't seen any language about any kind of flood warnings or flood advisories.
They did talk about it a little bit on the news last night and again this morning that they can't rule out the possibilities for flash flooding.
That's what I wanted to know.
They really don't know how these storms are going to track, which with the air coming down from Canada, the air coming up from the south, and them colliding, they really can't determine exactly how it's all going to play out.
Right.
And so they can't rule out that possibility. So they're not posting the warnings, but they want people to be aware that the possibilities are there.
We were on the highway last night, and just the pooling water on the roadway, the hydroplaning was absolutely amazing. It was pouring last night.
It was.
And look at Friday night. Wasn't it Friday night we had those torrential downpours?
Yes, and horrible thunderstorms.
Yeah, I love the thunderstorms. But the hard rain, I mean, it was just cranking Friday night. So here's
No,
what I'm...
Thursday night that was because
Was it?
it happened during the concert in the park, I think, right?
I thought it was Friday night.
Probably.
But it doesn't matter. The point being is that we had some really heavy rain at the beginning of our weekend. I guess what I'm trying to say is that the ground is resaturating itself.
Right. The sponge is full.
That's what I'm saying. The sponge is full, and now we have this week in front of us where we have nothing but rain. So, it's not. This is what was playing through in my mind last night. I'm like, holy shit! I mean, here we are, saturated ground again, and we got a whole week of rain in front of us, and then possibly Hurricane Lee coming in at the backside.
I know.
Of this week.
I know.
And I saw the potential impact area, and it's all shaded on the map, and it includes all of Vermont and even parts of New York. If it hangs a left and heads west, it could, well, if it does, it will hit the New England coast. So anyway, what I'm saying is we're watching it. We're paying attention to it. I'm going to be paying attention to it. You're going to be paying attention to it. We're also not only...
No kayaks will travel during this event.
You don't know that. I still have the kayak. It still has some of the water that was collected during the flood in Barrie. It still has a couple of inches of that water sitting in the bottom of the kayak.
I'm not surprised.
What I'm saying is we're both going to be watching Hurricane Lee, but we're also both going to be watching what's going on in and around central Vermont. So if there's anything that we need to be
right.
worried about or information that we need to convey, by God, we'll be the first to do it.
And
we will.
Right, we will. And let's talk about what is currently going on right here in the great city of Barrie, and that is the raising of the gigantic flag up in front of the fire department in Barrie City to remember 9/11.
Yes, which is today.
The fire department has used the ladder truck, and they have extended the flag over Main Street down in front of the fire station. So we do remember, and we will never forget.
Nope.
And I certainly never will forget that day. I know exactly what I was doing, what was going on.
Sure.
I the whole day I can still play that whole day in my head, and and I don't do that easily. As you know, I have memory issues, and I don't usually do that. But that day is a day that I can still totally recall.
Yeah, the picture that you posted this morning of the raising of the flag is amazing.
Michael Booten. That is courtesy of Michael Booten this morning. He took those pictures and made sure that we had them. So thank you to Michael.
1,649 deaths. And over 1,000 are still missing from September 11th.
And Montpelier Fire did a amazing post, and the police department did. Today marks the 22nd anniversary of September 11 terrorist attacks. A total of 2,977 people lost their lives in New York City, Washington, D.C., and Somerset County, Pennsylvania. 72 law enforcement officers, 343 New York City firefighters and paramedics, and 55 military personnel also perished as they attempted to rescue victims and fight fires. Please take a moment during your day today to remember those who lost their lives 2 decades ago, as well as those who continue to serve in harm's way.
I wonder if this will ever, and it hasn't yet, turned into a national holiday with respect to, schools and banks and whatnot being closed, because it's for some reason it's not.
I know.
But neither is Pearl Harbor.
Right.
I don't know. It's just little things that make me scratch my head sometimes.
So,
yeah.
This week on Wednesday, we have to also remember Bury Up, which is the start of the community recovery discussions, the flood recovery discussions. That is going to be from 5:30 to 9 at the Bury Opera House. 5:30, you can join for pizza in the lobby. And then at 6 is going to be the community discussion. 7 to 8, they're going to talk about housing, long-term recovery and resilience, and helping efforts. And from 8 to 9, individual and youth wellness, recovery resources, natural resources, and climate.
Okay.
So that is the first of many discussions, and I hope that many will come out. I hope that the Opera House is packed.
Yeah. Well, I think it will be. I really do. I think it will be.
Now's your time to get involved, and now's your time to have a voice in what the city is going to look like in the future. So please join in and be a part of that conversation.
In just about 10 minutes or so, we're going to check in with Jasmine White, and we're going to be announcing the winners for the tickets for the big show that Heartless is doing at the Higher Ground, which is coming up really soon. Also, just checking some more of the state news this morning. Do we have any updates on this missing 73-year-old woman?
The last I heard this morning, she is still missing. They have not found her. And obviously she's older. She has some medical issues, and the search continues. That's as of 5 o'clock this morning when I was watching the news. I watched the news from 5 to 6. Anything that happens from 6 till now, I do not know anymore.
Okay. That's a hard story to read.
It is a hard story to read.
How something like this can happen. Do we know what town?
Well, it happens very easily.
I know. It's just that blows my mind, though.
People, dementia sets in, so confusion sets in. Sometimes it can be something as simple as a urinary tract infection when you get a little bit older that can cause memory issues and different problems. And you wander off and you forget where you are. A whole host of things may have happened.
Do we know what town she is missing from?
We do. It's posted.
Okay.
I don't have it exactly here. I don't know how you think that I'm supposed to pull this all out, and remember all these things when you don't even know what's going on. You find these things, you know this much about them, and then you expect me to know
all the
that
details.
much about them, about a million things. But,
hey, good morning. Good morning, Barb. Good morning, Chuck. Anyway, I'm glad Chuck is listening. Chuck doesn't realize it yet fully, but he's got plans Thursday night.
He does. I thought Chuck does not like reggae.
He loves reggae.
Oh.
But
who was it? Oh, no, it was JT that said.
Oh, no, JT.
He would not attend the concert because,
JT wouldn't know reggae if it smacked him right in the forehead.
Mm-hmm.
Chuck, however, is going to be a very busy man Thursday night. Busy taking care of me. Promise you that.
That's a full-time job. Good luck to you.
Sundub is playing Thursday night at the Zen Barn, and we're going to be chatting with them on the air.
We are going to be chatting with them on the air.
We don't know when,
and
but
you're very excited about
I'm
that.
extremely excited.
Oh, I know when.
When I saw Sundub, I couldn't. When after the show, I couldn't. I could not speak. I couldn't speak. All I could do was smile.
Well, and that's all you've listened to, literally nonstop.
Yeah,
I think you're constantly sending me videos and little, music things with them, and I know. And you have your little bag. You have all your stuff.
Look at that. I'll tell you who doesn't have this. Massey.
He doesn't?
No. He wishes that he did.
Oh.
He doesn't have this. And he doesn't have that. But that's all right. He's a business analyst. He can afford these things.
Oh, goodness.
No, I'm just saying. I'm saying I have the albums. He doesn't. That's all I'm saying. He wishes he did, but he doesn't.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
It's going to be an amazing Thursday night. That's all. Battle in Barrie was just huge. Did you see the size of the crowd that was there?
I did see the size of the crowd, and I saw a lot of the photos. I've posted a lot of the photos.
Oh my God!
Granite City MMA across the board wins, which absolutely amazing.
Yeah, 4-0.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm not surprised at one bit. And I agree. There was a commenter. Who was it? Why can't I think of her name right now? I can picture her in my head so well, and her name's escaping me. But I agree with her that what Lucas gives to his team far exceeds the actual training of the art itself. He literally gives them Patty O'Neill.
Okay. Yeah.
100% of himself, and they become a part of him and a part of his family and a part of his way of life.
Oh yeah.
And it's very evident even with the group picture of them all sitting there on the mat afterward was.
How happy they are.
Yeah. Come on. And so super proud of them and very, very happy for them.
Understatement. And Rex Thompson. Just the family of Donnybrook Fight Promotions, his whole family, and all of the, organizing that goes into this is just amazing. It really is just incredible. So anyway, we are so humbled by everything that they bring to the Granite City. Year after year, I can't believe this was the 11th Battle in Barrie. An outstanding job, and what a night, what a fight. And Keegan Hornstra walks away as the winner of that grudge match against Rob Fuller, the that big main event at the end of the night. Choked him out. And there was a ton of smack that was talked between those two guys.
Prior to, right? During the weigh-ins, that video, I saw the video that was posted.
And all the calls podcast. They were on that too, just talking huge smack. So, anyway. Also, I just want to say, you got me up to speed over the weekend of how many people have joined us in showing love for our favorite
Chris.
Our favorite world delivery, newspaper delivery guy,
literally
Chris.
Thousands. That post has been viewed thousands of times, over 8,000 times.
That's amazing.
And the comments that have poured in and the support for him is pretty awesome. He's touched a lot of lives, and some people wrote the little stories of like how they were introduced to him or the interaction with him in their business, and super sweet. I just love it.
I do too. and it's a feel good, man. It's just a feel good.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It was just you surprised me over the weekend. You shot me this message. She's like, Raylene was like, look how many people have seen this post about Chris, the World Newspaper,
and commented
delivery.
or shared or just reacted to it. It was really awesome to see, and I hope that he and his family see that as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now, Heritage Festival. That's really starting to kick into gear. We're watching things of what's happening there.
I'm really hoping we can have a great weekend weather-wise. I mean, this Lee, he needs to turn hard right and get the hell out of here. We need this. We need this weekend.
We do.
Desperately.
You just said Lee, and then you said he needs to.
Well, isn't it a he? Or is it a she? They need to take a hard right and get out into the ocean where they belong.
Lee, if you can hear us right now, Raylene just said it so beautifully and so nicely. Lee, you need to turn and go out into the ocean. Ha 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 ha. Ooh. I say, Lee, fuck off.
Yeah, well, that too. Yeah, enough is enough, you know?
We don't need
We
you,
need
Lee.
it. We need this. We need a good weekend, desperately. And then in the ladies' ride,
Yeah, that's
the
right.
10th and
The other-
final
Yes.
is Saturday. And, I mean, we need to kick
Yes.
ass for that ride. The girls will be with us on Friday.
It's going to be huge.
The recipient and the girls will be here with us on Friday.
All right.
Tomorrow, we're not going to be in the studio. We're going to be, we'll be in the studio in the morning. But then at 11 o'clock, we're going to be at the Barrie Area Senior Center for Soup Fest.
Soup Fest.
So
Soup Fest.
it's no secret it is not going to be at noon tomorrow. I'm actually going to do It's No Secret on Wednesday.
Okay. All right.
So have some plans for that. And I'll post all of that up later, all the information.
When is Lori Shepard on?
Tonight. So tonight you get to have Lori Shepard and CB, and then Barry B at 8 o'clock. So this week we have 4 quarters with Lori Shepard on Monday and Wednesday, and then we have Barry B tonight as well.
Okay. Oh, you do? That's right.
Yes,
Barry
and
B.
there's a long list. There is a lot going on
Okay.
in council this week, including them trying to rescind my seat on the planning commission again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm telling you, our mayor is bound and determined to rid himself of me. And that's, that it is what it is. It's if he does, he does, but just I'm not going anywhere. No no matter whether I have my seat on the commission or not, I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, right.
I'll still be there at all the meetings. I'll still be right here in front of this microphone.
Oh,
this beautiful thing called a
What
microphone.
does he call that? Microphone drama? Okay.
I will still have access to all of those things that I've always had access to, including my right to attend.
Yeah.
So, no matter what, I'll always be involved. And the city, for me, Barrie is, no matter whether you're in the town or you're in the city, Barrie is Barrie.
Sure.
We all share the same zip code. We all share the same things. And for me, it's one, and it's my home. It's where I was born and raised and whatever. And
Will continue to be. Always will
that's
be.
right. And
Yeah.
so
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
try and try and try again.
All right, we're going to be watching and listening.
If he wants to get rid of me, we can just get rid of him, and then he won't have to deal with me.
There's a few things that he has yet to receive the memo on, but I'll digress. Jazz, you with us this morning?
I'm with you, buddy.
Hey,
Good morning.
What's going on? How are you?
Oh, I'm still on a high from last weekend, man. It
Yeah.
was insane, insane.
Talk
Couple
to me.
thousand people. Oh, God, every
Rock Fest, right?
Rock Fest at Indian Ranch, couple thousand people. It was just, I tell you, I've never had that moment where the crowd sings louder than the PA back, and that
Wow.
happened 3 times.
Oh my God. Isn't that something?
Yeah, I just stood there on the stage for a moment, a couple times and just took it in because
Oh,
it just, it was pretty amazing. Looking around at the band on the stage and we're all just right there with each other. It was epic.
wow. Wow.
Um, but the talent that was on that stage, man, we are so incredibly humbled to have been able to be a part of that. And if you guys have not checked out Love Sexy, holy heck,
Yeah.
those guys have got it locked in. For me, like there's a lot of Prince tributes out there, but these guys are a dead ringer. And I
Wow.
just was just so blown away. Blown away.
I love it.
But yeah.
I love to hear that. I love to hear that.
Yeah.
Um,
So it was sick, and I think I'll be riding that high until we get to higher ground, and then it'll be a whole new one.
yeah. So
So,
listen, on the screen right now are the folks that commented our special code word over the weekend of Heartbeat, and there it's on the screen right now. All of the names of all of the people that have been watching and listening and paying attention to just you and I. Just you and I,
yeah,
just since Friday.
it's been great.
So you offered to throw a pair of tickets in.
Right. Well, so these aren't just any tickets. We're going to be drawing for VIP tickets. And what that means is you get free admission into the show, but you also get your backstage pass. So that's going to be
Wow.
hanging up with us up in the balcony. You get a like private view from there and just hanging out with us and seeing all the
Nice.
chaos that happens. But it also gives us a chance to really connect with, a heartbeat out there and just celebrate the final show of the Allies tour that was endorsed by Ann Wilson this year. And so this was our chance to give it back. Um, Chuck Martin, I want it. I want it.
Yeah, yeah.
He
Well,
cracks me up.
so,
Um,
tell me about Chuck Martin, please. If can you give us some dirt on him, please?
oh, hell yeah, man.
Go.
Chucky. Chuck and I both went to the Zoo 32, and we were just part of the same. Like we called ourselves the State Street Crew, right? It was like doing the Montpelier 500 with all of our classic cars, getting into all the trouble that most of us didn't get caught into, but it's high school, man. Chuck's good shit, man. I miss you, Chuck. It's
Yeah.
good to hear you.
Well,
So
listen, we've got this spin wheel on the screen right now. Should we give it a spin and give away some tickets right now?
absolutely.
All right, let's go.
Here we go.
You ready? We're
Ready.
spinning. We're spinning. We're spinning, and the winner is. Looks like it is. Oh my God, Karen Oates, right there.
Nice.
Nice.
Karen's going. Karen's going.
Awesome.
That's fantastic.
Karen, we're super
With a K?
excited to, you and a guest to come up and hang out with us October 7th at Higher Ground. It's going to be an epic night and super excited that you'll be joining us for such a special evening.
Wow.
And so what I'd love to do is I'd love to my percussionist Dougie Bordeaux, he got a pair of tickets and he wanted to give them away as well. So let's do two, JD.
Seriously?
This one, yeah, let's do two. So this one's just for general admission tickets, not VIP tickets, but general admission tickets. So for this is just to come see the show, but we're super excited to give these away. Let's give her a whirl.
All right, we're spinning it right now. Here we go. General admission tickets to see Heartless is going to Cindy Massey. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. Congratulations, Cindy. That's awesome.
Congrats, Cindy. Cindy's been a heartbeat for a long time. That's awesome. I'm really excited.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, and for those that didn't win, please definitely come up and celebrate the show. I mean, we won't be in Vermont for more than a year out. So this is kind of it, and we're super excited. We're bringing our full theater production to higher ground. So we're going to be doing some songs that most heartbeats have not heard,
Okay.
and the whole stage setup that we typically have, and it's going to be super special.
I'd,
Super
I'd,
excited.
I'd love to bring Chuck. I just don't know if he can, handle it. He's getting a little older. He's like in bed at 8 o'clock every night now.
Well, join the club, but some nights you just gotta like press on through it.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried that Death Wish coffee, JD?
I have not. I've had others ask me if I've ever tried that. I have not tried it.
Not only is it very delectable, but it's also like it gets you ready for the day. It doesn't give you the jitters, but it gets you ready for the day. And so, like a shameless plug to them, and we keep a stock at our house. It's the only thing that keeps
Jeez.
me going.
Wow. Yeah, I've seen it. I would love to try it. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll try it on the air someday because you never know what's going to happen. I could have I could have a coronary live on the air if I have that. How's it work with high blood pressure meds?
I have no idea.
All right.
She's not old enough
Yeah,
for that.
she doesn't know.
I
Jazz,
love. Well, I am. Don't let the wig fool you, man.
don't let my wig fool you. Jazz,
I love Chuck's comment. I'm a grandfather now. And well, Chuck, I'm a grandma too.
Yeah.
So, but we're still rocking.
no excuse.
Right.
Jazz, thank you ever so much. We're going to be obviously talking about it ahead of this, and we'll sneak you on the air again as we get closer to the 7th.
Yeah, absolutely. And hope to see you up there, JD.
All right.
It's going to be a show.
Thanks, Jazz.
Have
we
a
love
great
you.
time.
All right. Bye, guys.
Thanks, honey.
Bye.
Bye-bye. God, I love chatting with her. She's just amazing. And
She
the
is.
following that they've got,
I know.
damn.
And they do some great things. They're always so generous.
Yeah.
Giving away tickets. And I mean, this VIP pass, that's
Huge.
huge.
Who won that again? Karen Oates?
Yes.
Jeez.
Yes.
What else do we have? Anything else going on in state news? Is there anything in
Oh my gosh, there's so much going on.
Was there-
so, well,
I'm just glancing here. Was there bad shit going on over the weekend?
well, actually, compared to the last several weeks, it was a pretty mellow weekend,
Okay.
really, because I mean, the last several weeks have been,
Yeah.
let's face it,
Whacked.
a little bit over the top, and so it actually felt a little bit good to just kind of not have, hear of death after death
Right.
after death or murder and robbery and this, that, and the other. They did catch Eric Edson, the
Yes.
fugitive,
Yes.
in Burlington area.
Yeah, but it seems like a
he was in a kayak when they caught him.
yeah, and then he was trying to swim across the Lamoille River or something. But it's like, what's the deal? It seems like he just got a slap on the wrist. I don't understand. It's like what's going on?
I don't understand.
It just seems like
You mean previously got a slap on the wrist?
no, this time when they nabbed him.
He did?
I don't know. It just seems like it.
He's in jail. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
but what's going to happen now?
Well, we don't know. There's no. I mean, this is now the long haul process. He has not gotten any sort of punishment yet. Now he gets to go through the process of the system, the court, and a trial, and all of that stuff. We don't even know how much time the state is asking for. They got to, collect their evidence against him, this, that, and the other thing.
Yeah.
But, the process. Yeah. So, I don't know. What the hell were they supposed to do? Beat the hell out of him and then, and like, do all that sort of stuff and when they arrested him?
No, but it just seems
Because then the case would just get tossed out the door and then we'd really be screwed.
well, that's true. But it's like I don't know, man. Can we just like get on with it? Can we just get this done?
Yeah. Oh, I agree.
I
agree.
It's like the Harley Brer thing, man. It's like,
100%.
Can we
I
just
agree.
get serious, Vermont, and just let's get the
100%. I agree. I just didn't know where you were coming from about that he got a slap on the wrist because nothing has happened yet. So I was curious as where you came up with that
I don't know.
in your mind.
I don't know. I don't know where anything comes up in my mind.
I don't know either.
It just seems like, you know, it just seems like Vermont's not tough enough on criminals at times, and that
a lot of times
that there's too many slaps on the wrist, and then
yeah,
big
I mean,
shit
this guy
happens.
has like 43, 45 felonies
Well, let's
already.
shut this down.
Yeah, already.
Shut it down.
An extensive criminal
God
history.
damn! I just what are we waiting for? You know, let's just get it done, Vermont.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I know. I agree. But let's talk about good things. Let's keep it good on this rainy, foggy, shitty day.
Thank you.
The Rotary Club, the Art Splash auction.
Yes.
Saturday.
Yes.
This Saturday.
This coming Saturday.
Finally. Do they have a cat?
Yes. We gave it back to.
You and Travis gave it back?
Yes.
Maybe that night that you were there?
Yes. Drinking
Smoking
beer.
and drinking on the stoop?
Who said smoking? I wasn't smoking.
Well, Travis was.
I don't smoke
He has
anything.
a cigar going.
I won't smoke anything.
You lie. So this weekend, Saturday, September 16th, 2 p.m. is the preview and the hors d'oeuvres, and 3 p.m. is when the live auction starts. There are 40 items. The minimum bid is $500. There's bears, cats, dogs, pigs, frogs, and race cars.
Okay.
And one cat.
All right.
$20 per person. Tickets at the door. And if you want more information, go to the Barry Vermont Rotary.org.
Okay.
And you can get all your information there. You see all the different pictures, what's being offered if you want. But that's going to be pretty cool.
It's going to be, and it's at the Granite Museum.
Yes.
Yeah.
This Saturday. So get over there.
Kudos to the Rotary Club and Carl Rinker for kicking ass and doing this again. It's just amazing. Really is. Hey, did we ever find out who the asshat was whose car knocked over one of the art pieces there?
I don't know. I have not seen anything posted yet. I told who I think it was.
There was a video of this car that
yeah, and I am 99.8% sure I know whose vehicle that was.
Okay.
I've studied that vehicle very closely.
Okay.
Many times.
But we never got any conclusion to that?
Not to my knowledge.
All right.
And then we have the event that matters this weekend as well, on the 15th. So that is Friday. And from 6 to 11 at the Elks, there's a silent auction, 50-50 raffle, dancing, hors d'oeuvres, $20 per person, $35 per couple. And this is all in conjunction with it being Suicide Awareness Month. And so this is an event with NAMI Vermont. And so, yeah, if you haven't gotten your tickets, we'd love to see you there. Come join us.
How can you get them?
Be a part of the solution. You can go right online. You can get to their link from Aired Out, or you can go online to an event that matters, right their Facebook page. You can email an event that matters at gmail.com.
Okay.
Or you can call 802-793-4813.
All right.
All kinds of ways that you can get to them.
And one more time, you said Barry Up is this coming Wednesday at 5:30 at the Opera House.
Yes.
That's a big thing.
And also this Saturday is the bulk trash event as well. That's posted. Barry City and Barrytown are both having those events.
Saturday.
Yes, on the 16th. So read what is allowed, what's not allowed, and and what is allowed is a lot. I was very surprised when I read the list. And
Yeah.
so here's your choice. And here's your chance to, get your stuff dumped finally.
Here's my chance to clean out my bedroom. So it's this Saturday. What time does it start? Do we know?
Yes, it's on there.
All right, it's on there. You can tell me to fuck off anytime.
Fuck
Monday.
off.
All right. What else is going on? Vermont National Guard held their annual VT Remembers Run this past weekend, which was big.
Yes.
We have. I'm just dropping headlines here as you're finding more stuff.
Well, no, I'm not. I'm looking for the specific things that you ask me.
We have this Stratford guy that was charged with first-degree arson after police said that he set his home on fire. Mm-hmm. We have kind of a disturbing story about this guy who had a tree fall on him while he was camping in southern Vermont, Massachusetts guy. Mm-hmm. Not sure of his condition. Do we know? You haven't seen anything?
I have not seen. No.
We have a break-in at Bolton Valley Resort that police are responding to. Once again, we already talked about this, but we're going to mention it again, that Vermont State Police and, frankly, many people are searching for this 72-year-old woman in Westmore, Vermont, Judith Giglio, I think is how you say her name, but I'm going to show her picture on the screen because we're able to do that with our incredible technology here. But I don't know. This story just kind of, I don't know, it kind of bugged me a little bit. I have a soft spot for the elderly. Mm-hmm. So we're searching for this woman, and her picture is on the screen right now.
Yes. And we hope and pray that she's found
safe. And that story right there is trending really hot this morning in Vermont, big time.
And then we have some pretty big news from one of our presenting sponsors, and that is Optical Expressions Berlin.
Yes,
they are moving. The official word has come down. We've been keeping it under wraps for a little bit, but the lease has been signed. The move date has been set, and Optical Expressions is moving to the Blanchard block, right here in downtown Barrie at 14 North Main Street. They'll be on the 4th floor, directly across from the Opera House. You can take the elevator. It's going to be a new state-of-the-art facility, offer the same great docs, the same amazing care, all of that, but even better. So we will be getting together with them just as we have in the past. Not so sure we're going to have them in the studio, though. We may go right there to the new space and check it out and bring it all right to you. So they're opening there on the 19th. They are open in the mall through September, but only for pickup of glasses. There's not going to be doctors there. They're not going to be doing any of that stuff. None of that will be on site. And then the total move will take place through the 13th through the 15th with the official opening of the 18th.
Okay. All right. That's really exciting. That's
Same
really
hours, Monday through Friday, 8 to 6. So stop in and visit them. Same thing. You can still stop in, view their showroom, check out their amazing sunglasses, which you're in love with.
I do.
All those things.
I love them. And Chad Hollister, by the way, he was just on the air with us a few days ago, I think Friday. Mm-hmm. And he's got a big show coming up on the 23rd. They're going to be giving away some sunglasses from Optical Expressions.
That's right.
We both love. We both love them.
Yeah.
So
their phone number is the same, 802-223-2090, but their location from Optical Expressions Berlin is changing as of the 15th. They'll be in the Blanchard block.
15th. That's
right around the corner.
Like
Friday.
Thursday, Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Friday. Wow, that's soon. Let's see what else is going on. Do you have anything?
I think we're good.
Vermont police seeking information about this hate-motivated vandalism at the Old Stone House Observation Tower in Brownington. That's trending this morning. We have the death of a 35-year-old prison inmate under investigation at the Northwest State Correctional Facility. That's trending this morning. What else is happening? Anything? World news. We have this one is trending so hot this morning.
Which one is this?
The 6.8 magnitude earthquake in Morocco on Saturday.
Yeah.
Damn. You know, Sherilyn said to me, 800 people have died. And says this to me Saturday night. I wake up this morning, it's over 2,100 now. 2,100 plus people have perished in that earthquake Saturday morning in Morocco. That's a huge story. And Danilo Cavalcante, the guy that escaped from prison in Pennsylvania, somehow did you see the video of him scaling the wall?
No.
Holy shit. I mean, it's amazing to see the video of him escaping. But he got through some barbed wire and escaped, and he's been on the run since August 31st. They're searching everywhere. They had like a 20-mile radius in Pennsylvania. I can't remember the name of the county. Doesn't matter. But they searched for him. He showed up at a former coworker's house Saturday night. They got video of him from the doorbell on the front porch, like 10 o'clock Saturday night. He's got a clean shave, stole a van. He's wearing the sweatshirt that was inside the van. The van ran out of gas. He dumped it behind a barn. And, Chester, PA, says Alice.
Wow.
And he showed up at an old coworker's house and who wasn't home. I mean, this guy's wanted for murder not only in Brazil but also here in America, and they got a nice video of him. And then he went to another former coworker's house, and they got him on Ring video on the doorstep there as well. And they're still looking for. This was 20 miles outside of the radius of their search area. I mean,
wow.
This manhunt is
huge,
really huge, and it's continuing to unfold. Anyway,
I do. We have to mention FEMA Flood Assistance Clinic today at the Aldrich Library. I don't want to forget that. Almost did. From 2 to 6, you can attend the FEMA Assistance Clinic at the library.
Okay.
And that's with the Vermont Law and Graduate School.
Okay. Which library again?
The Aldrich Library.
They've got
the Aldrich Library.
I love what they do over there. Their story time. Have you ever been to their story time? Not that you would, unless you had a little kid with you.
Yeah, no.
But you should bring me sometime. They do such a great job at the Aldrich Library, connecting with our community and doing things for kids, when school is out, and just everything. Just everything. So, we love them. What else is happening, Raylene? Anything?
That's it, I think.
I want to say, I just want to say that, and this really has nothing to do with September 11th, and then I guess everything to do with September 11th. But this past weekend, I was at a gas station pumping gas with Sherilyn and Lily, and on the other side of the pump was this massive Allegro touring bus. Looked like it had like 10 miles on it. It was absolutely huge and beautiful. And this 74-year-old guy was pumping gas. And I was joking around with him. I said, I'm putting $40 in mine. How much are you putting in yours? And he was like, add another zero on that. I'm like, seriously, $400 to fill that son of a bitch? And he's like, yep. And I'm like, where have you been? And he's telling me all the places that he's toured all over the place with his wife, and he's got his dogs on the bus and everything, and it's just beautiful. I mean, it's just magnificent to see this, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And we get talking, and he tells me that he's a Marine and served 18 months in the thick of it in Vietnam.
Mm.
And I was just like, you know, man, I said to him, I shook his hand. Sherilyn gave him a big hug, and I'm like, man, it's like, you deserve this, dude. It's, you know, it's so, it was just wonderful to see a 74-year-old Marine living and embracing and enjoying life the way that he was. And I was just so, it was so heartwarming to me to see that, and just thanked him profusely for his service to our country. And, you know, I shook his hand. 74-year-old guy.
Yeah.
I shake his hand, and he almost broke my hand. You know, it was just, I don't know, it was just awesome to see that, to see someone that age who did 18 months in Vietnam to be able to embrace and enjoy life like that. It was just awesome. I love it. You know, that
it is awesome.
That he acted like he was 20-something years old.
Mm-hmm.
So
loving life.
Loving life.
Yeah. Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah. It's, you know, and I forgot to mention, it's Patriot Day today. National Day of Service and Remembrance, too. So we will never forget.
No, we won't.
All right, who do you have with you right there? Oh, that's McCormick.
This is McCormick. And for some reason, he's being needy right now.
Well, because he's a mama's boy. That's
Say
why.
hi.
Yeah. Hi, McCormick.
Say hi.
Hush, Pepper.
And now Oliver is being jealous. He wants to say hi.
Oh, hi,
Say
Oliver.
hi.
Oh. Oh, yes. Kissy. Oh, so friendly. Yes. Oh my God!
They can go down there and argue with each other.
I love how he looks out of the corner of his eye when he.
I know, and it gives you that Elvis lip when you tell him you're going to kiss him. He does not like kisses.
I picked up a little. Sherilyn and I stopped off at a candy store this weekend, and I want to go out with this morning.
Chutters?
No. But I got to tell you, these are some of the. Don't look.
Like I can see that far.
These are some of the things I came back with. Are you ready for this? Glenn Brummer's going to love this. Barb Druge is going to love this. Chuck Martin, he may not know what this is. Linda Kuchar is going to love this. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Check this out right here. Everyone, look at your camera. Right here, baby. Oh, yes.
What is it?
Mary Jane's. Do you remember these?
Yes, I do remember those. I used to buy those on the way home from school at Calderera's store.
Did you?
Yes.
Really?
You could go in there and buy penny candies. They had the best penny candy counter at Calderera's.
Real molasses and peanut butter.
Mm-hmm. Those are some of my favorites, actually.
Mary Jane's.
Yeah, you could have brought me some of those as a treat.
We can have some right now.
You know, you get it. Since I had a terrible day on Friday and had my eye injection and I was laid up all weekend because of it, and you could have felt bad for me and done something nice for me today instead of just come in here and be your same asshole self every day.
You can share. I can share. You can have some. I also, do you remember Reed's?
Yes. I never really cared for those, though.
You didn't?
No.
These right here. Chuck is asking if they're infused. What the hell's the matter with him? There's nothing infused here. The butterscotch. Reed's butterscotch. You remember these bad boys?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I love butterscotch ones. I just never really cared for those. I don't know why I didn't like those as much.
You know what else I got? Wax lips.
Ugh,
And
so gross.
the wax soda bottles.
Oh yeah, and people used to chew them like gum after.
Yes. Until
So gross.
Until it gets all dried out and hard. What's
Yeah.
it, like paraffin wax, right?
I guess so. I
You
don't
know-
know.
you know what I-
My brother used to love those.
I used to chew the wax afterwards and then swallow the wax.
Oh my god.
Why not? It's just going to come out in the poop. It's just wax. That's all. And the final thing that I got this morning, Raylene, you're going to love this. You ready?
I'm ready.
And Chuck's going to love this too.
I'm
You're going to
ready.
love this. Chuck's going to love this. Everyone's going to love this. I'm going to show it on camera. Here we go. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
You sitting down?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Take one right now. You want to do one with me?
I'm good, thanks.
No, you come on. You want to do one. All right. Take this bad boy out right now.
That's why all these kids in the world smoke these bubblegum things.
Watch this.
They puff powder.
Watch this. Ready?
They puff powder too, you know.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
You've lost your mind.
You think Chuck's going to come with me Thursday night?
Maybe.
Probably won't. Probably too tired.
You're such a lunatic.